What and all the things you do in CTS stage?
In CTS stage, we won't do anything. Like once we start the CTS stage with the flow, we can get the CTS number. Like once clock tree built, everything is done. We need to check the timing issues and what are the DRC, what are the timing numbers we need to check, and we try to fix the setup and hold violations according to our convenient, not convenient, according to our like results what we get from this CT after zero. I mean CTS stage. So
Okay.
so
Okay. I'm
once if I just wanted to I just want to add one point. Like once we do CTS, we get to know which are the paths we need to take care, which are the paths we need to make it as a false path. Grouping the like clock path, we are doing some grouping, and uh, like any so majorly we add false path and what you call grouping the path. Again we do iterations and again we try to optimize the our timing. So basically it depends on the flow of company, like how we are going to fix setup and hold. Sometimes like our manager will say only we'll fix setup, hold we can do post route. Sometimes we need to take care of adding both and taking care of both setup and hold. So like for setup and hold, we are doing like sometimes we are for setup we are fixing the sizing the cells, and we are adding some PCK buff, and we are adding some, we try to fix the trans value. So these are the things we are doing. Again, we are adding some buffers. Wise like opposite to that, we are taking care of hold. Like we are adding some delay buffers and doing downsizing the
yes.
cells if we are our clock reaching initial before our data is not stable, then we are adding some delay buffers. So these are the things we are taking care during this CTS stage.
Yes. Yeah. My question is now my question is, what are the inputs to CTS?
Floor plan database.
Placement database.
Yeah, placement. Sorry, placement
Yes.
database.
NDR.
Okay. India will declare it in placement stage itself.
Yeah, exactly.
What and all will consider? What are the inputs to CTS? Like constraint file, updated constraint file, because latency and uncertainty will differ each and every stage. And clock constraints, and, clock buffers and inverter specification will give what kind of clock buffers, what kind of uh, clock inverters it should use. We are not giving a whole thing like full LVT, ultra LVT. We will not give that flexibility to use the tool. We will specify some cells. Those cells only it should utilize in the CTS stage. Why? Because for the next stage there should be a little bit margin should be there. By using again ultra LVT, we can fix some issues. Okay, I'm going for the next question. Uh, do we specify India rules in CTS stage?
Yes, yes.
If it's so, what will happen? Yes. Who said yes? Yeah. Can you just explain me how?
Like we specify NDR. If we don't specify
We
NDR,
NDR.
non-default rule.
No. I am specifically. Listen. Specified mainly in CTS stage. Do we specify India rules in CTS stage?
We'll specify NDR rules before the CTS, before going to the CTS.
Yeah, Swati, correct. And can you tell why?
Uh, the clock starts from the CTS stage. So because of that, to reduce the crosstalk and EM, these related issues, we are applying the NDR rules before the clock.
Okay, before the clock means you can apply in pre-seats only, right? You can apply in pre-CTS. Why in placement stage? Why not in placement stage?
Like
As you told, we can apply. Is it? We can. Do we apply India rules in pre-CTS stage? Is it okay?
I think no.
That my question is why.
Because in placement stage, placing of standard cells and everything, but it not to be any connections with the clock.
No, if we place, if we give NDR rules in placement itself, it consider for everything, cell to cell distance and routing, everything. So if we give routing NDR rules means 2W2S or double with double spacing, we might we get congestions in future. We may not tape out the chip.
Yeah, correct. For estimated RC delays, for the better RC extraction for the next calculation, we will consider India rules in placement stage. Okay. Next, so what is useful skew?
It is the option like we do CCD option. We use this useful skew. Like it depends on how for what we are checking. Like we are checking for setup or hold for which what you call fixing we are doing this. For what fixing we are doing, like for setup, if you are doing, we need to do. I just don't know the proper definition kind
Yeah,
of things.
I will tell you. It will
Yeah.
do. It will do useful skill. We will use for both setup and hold. For the setup, it will do clock push operation. For the hold, for the hold fixing, it will do clock pull. Okay. It is the thing like adding buffer and removing the buffer in clockwise. It is a technique to reduce used to optimize both the setup and hold. As you told, you are done you use CCD, right? Concurrent data optimization, concurrent clock
Yes.
data
Clock. Yes.
optimization. It is Innovus tool. So in Innovus tool, built-in function is there already. Useful skew it will take by default when you enable that CCD op. In Synoptic, you need to give separate option like in the CTS stage. You should mention. You should use useful skew.
CCD app option or not exactly.
In CCD option is not there in Synopsys. It
No,
is there
synopsis we
for
need to mention.
Cadence tool.
Yeah, we need to mention true or false like that.
True or false. Here it is by default is enable. In CC op, in in Cadence tool, CC built-in function is enabled.
Okay.
Yeah. What is D-rate?
D-rates are nothing but just the margin what we are giving for setup and or like if we are giving the positive D-rate for like setup, it's like if you are giving 5% of D-rate, suppose my skew, if I say my like what you call skew, yeah, positive D-rate if you am giving, then I will be adding the 5% of D-rate so that my data should reach before the clock rises. Same applicable to like if we are calculating for whole, we are giving the negative D-rate. Is it the correct? I'm not sure like I'm saying the correct.
or like if you are using a different lib and with the different conditions, and we are doing PD for different conditions, we might use DRED to uh, like specify that like if we have the like conditions like it should chip should work in 60 degree or 0 degree Celsius, and like we have lib or left for 20 degree, we might use DRED to reduce that to 60
Yeah.
0 degree.
D-rate, I am telling you, D-rate accommodate OCV to accommodate account the OCV on-chip variations. We are using this. This is why this is what D-rate.
Actually, we can't hear you.
Do you know about low power cells? Yeah, Naveen, tell me. You're saying something?
There is a disturbance in your voice, but we can't hear you. While you are saying
Are you
about
able to hear
D-rate.
me?
While you are saying about
Yeah.
D-rate, we can't hear you.
D-rate
It's
D-rate
like
is
D-rates
something like
as you're
to
saying.
accommodate the on-chip.
Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
No. As you're saying, we need to take care of D-rates with respect to
No.
OCV on chip.
I'm
Yeah, go ahead,
just
please.
my
Go ahead.
question is what is only what is D-rate? D-rate is something like to accommodate the on-chip variation violation. We are using D-rate. If you are using a D-rate value, it is something like normally we are doing OC analysis, we will use double D-rate. So we are going for advanced OCV, POCV, and SOCV. So many are there again. Why? Because making chip more worse is not at all a good idea. So we are come up with some optimized way by making a low D rates by considering advanced on-chip variation. Do you know about low power cells?
Yes.
Do you guys know
Hello?
about low power cells?
Yeah, I
Yes.
know.
What are the low power cells?
Low power cells are isolation cells,
Okay.
level shifter, always on cells, cells.
Okay. What?
Retention cells.
What is retention cell?
Hello?
Yeah, what is retention cell? You mentioned
It's like a power switcher.
resistor.
It's like a power switcher.
It's like a kind
Retention
of power station. Whenever the we generally isolation cell is used to whenever the residual domain is off state means it has to propagate a known value. So the isolation cell.
No. I am asking only retention cell, not isolation. A retention resistor.
So using retention cell means whatever that has been present in off state residual domain, again the same data has to be propagated to other domain even in the residual domain is in off state. So the retention class stores the value whatever the data that has been present in on state residual domain.
Yeah, Veeran, your voice is not clear. Well, as you told, we are where we are placing it already reachable domain.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello.
where we are placing this retention register.
Individual
You
domain.
are able to hear me, right? Yeah. As you told, retention register, we are placing it for storing the data, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we are placing this retention register.
Individual domain.
Okay. Uh, you know about enable level shifter. What is enable level shifter?
Enable level shifter. I don't know. I know now level shifter only.
Changing the power domains, like level shifter are used to change the voltages from 0.8 volt to 1 volt, like that.
Yeah, that is okay. Level shifter is fine.
Sorry, we didn't hear you.
Enable level shifter. Enable level shifter. Are you guys able to hear me?
Yeah, level shifters.
We don't. I don't know.
Okay, okay, Jada, you are saying something.
No. Even like enable level shifters is like when we are shifting the if you are having multiple power domain in my design, then we are doing the like using the level shifters. Enable level shifters. I heard that like whenever we need to particular like on off, it's not like if we want to take care of the leakages like power leakage, voltage drop, everything, then we do use of this enable level shifter, so that whenever we want this particular cell to be on, so that with the help of this enable extra connection, we can do this. Is this correct?
Enable level shifter is nothing but it is a combination of both level shifter and isolation cell. We are using it from higher level to lower voltage, or lower level to higher voltage. From we are using it from switchable to always on.
Only.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going for the next question. A timing path has both setup and hold violation. When analyzing in different corner, what might be the reason?
Hello.
Yeah, my question is, a timing path has both setup and hold violations. When we are analyzing in different corners, the reason.
Basically, corners will specify the net and cell delay of the particular you know cell. Like but if I want to say corner, it specifically say that okay, these are the cell and these are the nets have particular delay. Based on that delay, our timing may vary with different corners or
Based on
different.
that, yeah, different corners, different cells, different net. Maybe different delays for the net and cell is fine. Uh, yeah, overall is fine. I'm going for the next question. Uh, which violation will you fix first? Data trainer, plan, max, and setup, hold, and why
So first we try to
will
fix
you
clock trans because
clock run? Why?
basically what happens when we check the clock path, suppose we are not supposed to touch the clock path, but whenever we see the design, we can see very few violations in the clock design initially, and data trans will be having more issue. So once we touch the clock clock trans we fix with the help of PC cells, C cells we are adding, PCK buff we are adding, then we can, that is one thing we can do. And like data trans, we can have, due to huge violations in the data, So we take care the next, because once we fix the trans violation, clock trans violation, we might get the like some setup and hold margin in the our what you call optimized way. We can check again. We do some iteration. We'll get some results from compared to the previous one. Once is the clock. Once clock trans are fixed, we can focus towards the data trans, data paths, everything.
Yeah, Clocker trap. Because of it is a highest priority signal in our design. So we are giving a highest priority to clock run. If it is violating, my old design will not make the main important thing in our design is all about timing. If timing is bad, almost you will not meet in time. Maybe if you are not meeting in time, there may be a chance of functional failure as well. So, track clock run is the main priority. And how many corners did you have? What is scenario?
More plus corner.
Scenario is nothing but the combination of corners and modes. It's like our design is in function mode or test mode, and say what are the modes we are using, that we check. And nearly it depends on like how many what you call um, modes we are using. So it depends on the number of modes the scenario corners will be generated. Like if I'm using norm mode, func mode, or this test mode or something, it depends on that, I think.
What was your worst setup and hold corner? My question is, what was your worst setup and hold corner?
For set, hello.
Yeah, what was your worst setup and hold corner?
For process it for setup, the worst corner is for process it will be low, and for temperature it will be low, and the voltage should be high. And for hold, it is a opposite to setup. Like the temperature value is above, like high, and the process will be low, and the voltage will be high.
It depends on project specifications. There will give
Mostly
you only
scenarios,
one corner for the
like
both setup. It all depend on project. Okay. I'm going for the next question. Which corner did you in the placement stage?
It is related to setup, I mean, slow process and
Slow so in the placement stage. Why so? Yeah, can anyone again which you followed during your project implementation. Are you able to hear me, guys?
Yes, yes.
Can anyone explain flow or setups you used following during your project implementation?
We are
Like
not
you're
able to hear
asking
you.
about how we did the fix, like set of fix and all. I'm not exactly got your question.
No. I'm asking not setup fixes. I'm just asking flow steps.
For overall designers, just set up your
No. Overall project implementation. I'm asking.
so overall,
During
like
project
how we do
implementation, we
means
will
like
have.
initially, like we projects. Yeah. So initially we start
Yeah,
with the
Jadhav.
what are the inputs we need to. Yeah, inputs we need to take. We take it, and once we start with the inputs, we just create the library. Once we create the library, we just take the netlist. We just load the netlist. Once netlist is loaded, we just take the UPF. UPF file is loaded. It will voltage array will be created, or macros will be placed and taken like placed over there. Then according to flow, like data flow fly lines, we just do the macro placement and all. Again, that after that we add block. These are the like flow steps. Okay, after blockages we add cell, then IO buffers, then we add spare cells. I think. Yeah, spare cells. After that we go for uh, 0 0 in it. Like
No.
we fix the
Yeah, Jadhav.
macro. Sorry.
Jadhav, 1 minute. 1 minute. You said cells, right? You mentioned space cells. Do we mentioned we will declare it in the initial stage, or we are adding in the ECO stage?
Uh,
My question
ECOs,
is,
I got your question. Like uh, exactly, I don't remember right now. Like in the flow, it was set like in spare cells we are adding in the same initial stage only. I need to check
as
and I
per
will
my
update on that.
as per my knowledge, we are replacing filler cells there. No, we are replacing with the filler cells with spare cells. Okay, this is what I know. Why? Because even I faced this issue in my previous project, a second project. There we did this.
Okay,
Maybe it may be different. Difference will be this is what we did in my project. This is what
okay.
I did in my project. Yeah. Where do you saw congestion in your design more than around macro?
Around macro. Yes.
More than around macro, you say somewhere where
Yeah,
you
like
can.
I have find the where is my there is an always on area. Okay. So in like
Okay.
if I was having five power domains, in that five power domains, the AON area, there all ISOs getting placed over that area. Apart from macro, you're asking, right? So
Yeah,
near to
apart
that
from macro.
ISO, yeah, always on area, I was getting huge hotspot over that area. So there I have just created on bound so that my all ISO cells will sit in the place and added the hard blockage to that overall the always on area. Like if just consider my always on area is square shape, particular power domain. Okay, around the all the always on area, I'm adding the hard blockage and creating the bound of ISO cell for ISO cell. That is one. Am I clear?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and few places were there where I'm seeing the routing resources were more. Like if I say my ports and like my pins are more, and due to routing resources from always area, from like if I say core to die boundary, some area will be there, right? That is A1 area only. There are seeing some congestion where I added. Hello.
I'm going for the next. How we will place the models together.
Modules means
Are you guys
I didn't
able
get.
to? Models means yeah, you people already told this. By we are creating bounds, right? A region, friends, something. Uh, Before that, we need to
Yes, yes, yes.
create instance group. Instance group for nothing but models. Model together. We'll do after using fence. We are placing those models in a particular area. Okay. What is difference between um, fence and guide? What is difference between fence and guide?
Actually, that is called module grouping. Like whenever we are playing the module grouping, we will do fence, region, and guide. So fence is like no other cell to enter into the module grouping, and no cell go from module grouping to outs outside the module grouping. And the region itself, like it can allow, but it cannot okay to go the cell to out.
Okay. So what analysis you do during floor plan? What and all you will observe after floor plan? This is my last question. Uh, are you able to hear me, guys?
Yeah, we are able
Are you
to
able
hear
to
you.
hear me? Yeah. My question is what analysis you do during floor? What and all analysis you will do? This is my last question.
Hello.
Guys, are you able to hear me? What analysis you do during floor plan?
Like after completion of floor plan, we'll check for a macro placement, whether it is fixed in a correct locations, whether is there any crisscrosses, like is there any, like well taps are placing in the
Okay, we can
on
say
the macros
overlapping of macro
with the well taps or
macro.
macro.
Okay, related to macro, except any other things.
After,
Except,
like we'll check design, whether is there any don't touch cells are there are
okay,
included.
okay. You sanity checks and all. Like check design time, like
Yeah.
library.
Like
You
after
you
that
take
also
after.
we'll do check. there,
all this.
because after placing the macros, what are the utilization, what are the area occupied by the macros?
Yeah, what we can
We can't hear you.
yeah, yeah. Are you able to hear me now? I just said instead of congestion, something I mentioned global drought congestion will analyze and overlapping of macros do. One more thing is there, more important that
And one more thing I need to add is we need to ensure that no macro is blocking the ports.
yeah, that is what I mentioned already. Macro IO port related overlapping, all those things are done.
Okay.
Related also. And what else? We done with area I to congestion, macros overlapping, all related to overlapping. That is well and fine.
Stacking,
What else?
macro stacking.
More macro stacking for okay, guys. We will analyze one available IR drop. Okay, we will analyze IR drop each and every stage. Okay, guys. I will conclude it today. This is all. Yes.
Thank you.
Further information